So I'll be sharing with us 3 elements you should focus on as a public speaker for effective delivery. Number 1, you must connect with your content, your audience, and yourself. These 3 things make an effective delivery. Content. You have to focus on your content. This is where you set up your topic. This is where you take up the body of what you intend to say. That's where you have to factor in the opening, the content itself, and the closing. You have to begin with a striking opening, and you must leave your audience wowed with your closing. So this is also where you take into consideration stories, quotes, statistics if needed for an effective delivery. You must look at your content closely. You can't give what you don't have. So it is important that your content is balanced. Number 2, you have to focus on your audience. You are not preparing to deliver to yourself. Your audience is the beneficiary of what you intend to say. So you have to also focus on them. First of all, it's important that you do an audience analysis. Analyze your audience before you get to any occasion or where you're supposed to speak. Make sure that you have analyzed the audience. Who are you speaking to? Are there children? Are there teenagers? Are there youths? Are there middle class, middle-aged people? What are their educational background? You need to consider that. How much do they know about the subject that you intend to talk about? This is also important. And it will help you. So you analyze your audience, and then you also need to begin to look in critically about how you intend your audience to feel about what you intend to say to them. It's important. So you build your mind towards that. So you focus on your audience, number 2. And lastly, you focus on yourself. Yes, you have to focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself entails you preparing. That entails images, creating images that would actually help you succeed. So it is important that your audience have to get a grasp of what you are saying, and you have to prepare your mind. How do you want them to feel? Do you want them to live there to make decisions about their life? For example, talking about purpose, do you want somebody to step out of that place and then it's like, I need to do something about myself? So the feeling about your audience is in a place of preparation. So you have to factor that into whilst you are preparing. Whilst you're also preparing, one important tool that you need for effective delivery is your mirror. Your mirror should actually be one of your closest companions. Rehearse, speak to the mirror, act as if it's actually real, act as if it's working out, act as if everything is just aligning. So as you do this, it sets your mood, it sets your mind towards succeeding. So these are the 3 tips that you need as a public speaker if you have to deliver effectively. If these tips actually help you, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.